We live in an age that glorifies constant struggle. We're told to move faster, work harder, and exhaust ourselves chasing success. Everywhere you look, society insists that only those who burn out earn the right to achieve their dreams. But what if that belief is completely wrong? What if the ancient Stoics uncovered a truth that modern culture has forgotten? What if the key to attracting everything you desire doesn't come from relentless effort, but from calm surrender? Marcus Aurelius, the ruler of the Roman Empire and one of history's greatest Stoic minds, wrote in his private journal, "Limit yourself to the present moment." He understood something profound. When we stop resisting life and instead move with its natural rhythm, extraordinary things begin to unfold. The Stoics were not weak or passive thinkers. They were disciplined warriors who mastered reality through wisdom, not brute force. Think about water. It never argues with the rocks in its way. Instead, it moves around them, above them, and through them. Over time, it reshapes entire landscapes. This is the essence of relaxed intention, holding your desires gently while trusting life to deliver them in the right way. When you obsess over outcomes, when you cling so tightly to your goals that tension fills your body, you unknowingly repel what you want most. Anxiety creates resistance, and resistance blocks the flow of abundance. The Stoics recognized that desperation is often the greatest barrier between us and our dreams. Here's where the shift happens. When you soften your grip, when you align yourself with the natural flow of existence, you become a magnet for opportunity. You begin to notice doors that were always open but invisible to a stressed mind. The right people, situations, and resources start appearing effortlessly, not through force, but through a quiet confidence that signals readiness to receive. This is not about laziness or giving up on ambition. It's about learning the difference between exhausting struggle and effortless action. It's about planting seeds with clarity, then trusting the earth, rain, and sun to do their part. The Stoics called this amor fati, the love of fate, a deep acceptance that everything unfolds exactly as it must. Today, you'll discover 10 powerful Stoic principles that completely transform how you approach manifestation. These are not abstract ideas. They are practical truths refined over thousands of years of human experience. Each principle will help dissolve the tension blocking your path and guide you into a state where alignment replaces effort and where results emerge naturally. Before we go deeper, pause for a moment. If this message resonates, acknowledge it. Let it settle. And hold this thought in your heart. When I relax, life flows toward me. Now let's begin. Number 1. The discipline of detached desire. Here's the paradox that confuses most people. The harder you chase something, the faster it seems to escape. The Stoics uncovered a revolutionary insight about desire that psychology is only now beginning to validate. Epictetus, who rose from slavery to philosophical greatness, taught that true wealth lies not in possessions, but in wanting less. This doesn't mean abandoning dreams. It means understanding the difference between wanting and needing. Needing creates desperation. Wanting, while remaining whole without the outcome, creates attraction. Look at people who seem to attract success effortlessly. They're not obsessed with lack or constantly affirming what they don't have. They desire deeply, but they don't cling. Their worth is not tied to timelines. The Stoics referred to this as preferred indifference. You prefer success, love, and abundance, but your peace doesn't depend on them. Your happiness is not hostage to outcomes. This emotional independence generates a powerful energy. Opportunities gravitate toward those who are not needy. When desire is relaxed, it becomes magnetic. When you practice this, your decisions shift. You act from confidence instead of fear, and confident action consistently produces better results. The real power appears when you can say, "I want this. I'm moving toward it. But I'm okay if life delivers something even better." This is maturity. This is wisdom. This is alignment. Number 2, presence as a magnetic force. Most minds live everywhere except where power exists, right now. People replay the past or worry about futures that don't yet exist. The Stoics knew that creation only happens in the present. Seneca wrote that true happiness comes from enjoying the moment without anxiety about tomorrow. When you're fully present, you notice opportunities that distraction hides. A comment becomes a breakthrough. A feeling becomes guidance. Presence isn't just awareness, it's energy. When you're here, unburdened by regret or fear, your vibration is at its highest. Think of the most magnetic people you've met. They're fully engaged. They listen. They make you feel seen. That presence draws others in. And here's the irony. When you stop living for the future, you create a better one. The present moment isn't just where you exist. It's where everything begins. Number 3, embracing resistance with wisdom. Obstacles are inevitable, but how you relate to them determines everything. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Resistance is not punishment, it's preparation. When you fight reality, you drain your energy. When you accept it, you transform it. Like the oyster turning irritation into a pearl, challenges refine you into someone capable of holding greater success. Delays protect. Detours redirect. Every obstacle carries instruction. Ask yourself, how is this shaping me for what's next? Acceptance doesn't mean passivity, it means intelligent response. And when you trust the process, resistance becomes your ally. Number 4, reclaiming inner authority. Most people unknowingly give their power away. They allow circumstances, opinions, and outcomes to dictate how they feel. Epictetus taught that no one can harm you without your consent. When your happiness depends on conditions, you live in exhaustion. But when you reclaim authority over your inner state, everything shifts. Peace becomes a choice. Confidence becomes stable. Decisions become clear. This inner stability attracts opportunity. When you no longer need validation, you act boldly. When your worth is internal, you stop chasing approval. Change the inner world, and the outer world follows. Number 5, the wisdom of strategic non-action. Not all action is progress. Sometimes, the most powerful move is stillness. The Stoics understood the difference between forced motion and aligned timing. Wisdom lies in knowing when to act and when to wait. Like a master chess player, patience becomes strategy. When you stop forcing outcomes, space opens for solutions to emerge. Trusting timing is not weakness, it's mastery. Number 6, gratitude as a creative force. Gratitude isn't politeness, it's power. When you appreciate what exists, you signal readiness for more. Gratitude shifts your energy from scarcity to abundance. True gratitude doesn't deny hardship. It finds value within it. When appreciation becomes a habit, life responds with expansion. Gratitude turns what you have into enough, and enough is fertile ground for growth. Number 7, emotional sovereignty. Your emotions are signals, not rulers. Seneca taught that wisdom comes from mastering internal reactions. Two people can face the same challenge and create entirely different outcomes. Feel emotions fully, but don't let them drive. When you govern your emotional world, you govern creation itself. Peace attracts peace. Stability attracts opportunity. Number 8, the philosophy of enough. Abundance begins with contentment. Seneca warned that craving more creates poverty of the soul. Enough is not a number. It's a relationship with life. When you feel whole, you stop grasping. And paradoxically, more arrives. Contentment is confidence. From it, ambition becomes joyful rather than desperate. Number 9, authentic expression. Living against your truth creates resistance. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself not to concern himself with others' opinions. Authenticity aligns you with what's meant for you. When you stop pretending, life responds honestly. The right people stay. The wrong paths dissolve. Authenticity clears the way for fulfillment. Number 10, trust in divine timing. Everything unfolds precisely when it should. The Stoics trusted the intelligence of the universe. Impatience creates resistance. Trust creates flow. Delays prepare. Surprises bless. The greatest moments in life rarely arrive on schedule. When you release control, life delivers more than you imagined. The Stoics didn't teach manifestation as wishing. They taught it as becoming. When you embody these principles, life meets you halfway. Peace replaces struggle. Alignment replaces force. And what's meant for you finds you naturally. If this message resonated with you, continue exploring the wisdom on your screen. And if you found value here, support the journey. Like the video, share it with someone who may need it, and subscribe to the channel. Together, we continue walking the path of clarity, resilience, and inner freedom.